Lisa's Rival is an episode of The Simpsons that really strikes a chord with me. This is the second episode of the sixth season, directed by Mark Kirkland, and it aired in September 1994. And this is about a new girl at school in Lisa's class, a girl called Allison. And Allison is perfect. And she's everything Lisa is, but better. She's better sax player, at least according to Lisa. She's smarter than her. In every way, she's Lisa's rival, hence the title. And Lisa becomes very jealous and tries to do everything she can to outdo her and get one better on her. And it takes a very dark turn as Lisa does something that's quite vindictive. And I'll talk about that with a spoiler warning, and there are several things about that part of the narrative that I loved. But as I said, this strikes a chord with me because I was that person in school, not very popular, but I was, kind of the top of the class, best grades, etc. And when somebody comes along to challenge that, instead of seeing it as a positive thing, that they're going to challenge you to be even better than who you are, you just kind of get annoyed and feel like you're not that good anymore. And it's definitely something that a lot of people can experience, no matter what you do. If you're good at something and somebody comes along and appears to be better than you, it can hurt. So it's something that definitely has a lot of morals in it about how to treat other people like this. I really like Allison as a character, which doesn't help Lisa's argument. I think she's a very interesting character. I like the animation design of her. I think she's very effective as a rival for Lisa. She's definitely one who I find quite interesting. And more importantly for me, Allison is voiced by Winona Ryder. And I love Winona Ryder, which admittedly may sway some of the reasons why I do like Allison. But I do love Winona Ryder a lot. So, in all, it's a great episode, and there are a few specifics that I love, and I'm discussing them now in spoiler details. But also, before I mention the spoilers, I'll just take a moment to address the whole mound of sugar thing, the subplot with Homer finding this sugar and taking it for free. It was silly good fun. It's not something that I would ever consider to be a great subplot, but it was interesting enough. So, spoilers from now. The diorama of the Telltale Heart, I absolutely loved. I thought that was a fabulous idea. It looks brilliant. Genuinely impressed by it. And the other thing I loved were Ralph Wiggum's collection of mint unopened Star Wars figures. Really loved seeing the little Chewie figurine in its package. I had a lot of fun with that one. So there are a lot of small details in this that I love, but the overarching narrative as well I think is great. And Winona Ryder voicing Allison is something that I really appreciate. I don't think it's one of my favourite all-time episodes, or all-time favourite episodes, but it still ticks all of the right boxes and more. Really great and enjoyable episode. Definitely one I recommend.